2019, the year of great hypocrisy. 2019 stands out for possibly being the most hypocritical year that I can remember. Let's look at a few examples. All the climate alarmist celebs, including our own two-faced prime minister, lecture us poor rubes non-stop about how we have to reduce our carbon imprint while they jet around the world, enjoying a very carbon-heavy luxury lifestyle. A prime example of hypocrisy at its finest, with a do as I say but not as I do attitude. It astounds me that enough Canadians voted for the smug, incompetent Trudeau for a second time. What the hell does that say about the citizens of our fine country? Hopefully those of you who put the racist PM blackface back at the helm will be humble enough to keep your mouths shut when your ability to afford that treasured and much bragged about middle-class lifestyle becomes completely unaffordable. Ever watch the series Outlander? Season 4 has an episode where the treatment of slaves is brought right into your living room in all its gory and blood-soaked detail. It's a very powerful rendition of the horrors of this period in American history. And who were the culprits, you might ask? The perpetrators of this inhuman treatment of fellow human beings, all due to the color of their skin. Why, the Democrats, of course. And they called Donald Trump a racist. Go figure. Another one we can chalk up to hypocrisy. And yet, blacks continue to vote Democrat. They must be related to those crazy Canucks that thought that the Kokanee groper, fake feminist, deserved a second chance. Canadian taxpayers forcefully donate through our ever-increasing taxes somewhere between 30 to more than 50 cents of every dollar that we take home. And yet, we're expected to cheer on any new tax that the moronic Liberals think of to reduce our disposable incomes even further. Even the egregious 13% HST on funerals is deemed a fair tax on those of us who must deal with a funeral for a loved one. Why is there not more fuss made about this? Probably because we don't all die at once, so it's difficult to embarrass the hypocritical government into admitting that burying somebody is not a luxury. Teachers and their unions complain about unfair working conditions, claiming that they do it all for the students. Yet in reality, schools from kindergarten right on up through university have become indoctrination centers for leftist ideologies that claim to be all about freedom of expression, yet are anything but. Hypocrites all. What will 2020 bring? I'm hoping that the pendulum is about to start its swing the other way. The alternative is too depressing to consider. But the optimist in me thinks that no matter how Morneau and Trudeau continue to steer us towards an iceberg, the good old US of A will be the warship towing our little Canadian tug behind, provided President Trump is reelected. And who knows, maybe the Conservatives will actually pick a strong leader for a change, and we can right our ship's course in the days ahead. Happy New Year, fellow humans. We are a resilient bunch, are we not?